do things with her, but it's really hard. You know, like you have to put in the work. She has tools, but you do
Yeah.
have to put in the work.
I think
She's
that
really
guy
fun.
LLND, you ever see him?
Yes, yeah, the guy who plays with Chris
When
Cienko and Amy. I think
Yeah,
it's Amy.
he, damn, that dude, I think he's one of the more underrated Emmys out there. But for Magneto, though, I honestly think Marlon Pye is the best Magneto in the U.S.
Yes, yes.
Like,
I
just
mean,
watching him,
he's
like, it's
great.
almost like a dance, like what he does in front of you when you're coming in. It's insane.
Yeah,
Um,
his mix-ups are just on point all day. He's so sick. He's always coming out with new things. You know, he's like a Magneto and like just inventor. You know, like he just shows everybody what they should be doing with the character, and I love that. I
yeah.
love that about him. You know,
One guy I've got my eye on in Ultimate is Dormammu. Like, I think he's going to be cheap as
he's
shit, which is, like, right up my
he's
alley.
definitely looking stronger. I believe Dormammu's a pretty. He's like a mid-high character in this game, but there's just a few things that hold him back, and the main things is his chains are really garbage. His
Hmm.
actual attack hitboxes aren't the greatest for himself. They're great if somebody's just rushing you down, but when he's trying to get in,
Yeah,
his low
actually,
doesn't always combo to crouch medium. I mean, it can be really bad. His
there's
normals
there's
aren't all
actually yeah,
cancelable, you know.
there's a moment in this set where I don't think it happened yet, but I keep doing like triangle jumps with Dormammu. It's just me, my Dormammu against your Akuma, and that's all that's left. And I keep
Right.
doing triangle jumps at you, and it's just not work. Like I get it like 4 times in a row, and I don't convert it into a combo somehow.
Right.
You can hear me just smacking the buttons like crazy on that one. Um,
Yes.
Another underrated character in Ultimate, I think, is going to be Hawkeye, because, like, I'm talking about like online general play, not maybe not at the highest level, but have you seen, especially in that new Maximilian video, how fast and how far his slide goes?
His slide looks stupid. It looks stupid. It's
Yeah,
like I don't even understand why they nerfed She-Hulk slide. These are the decisions I don't
yeah,
get. Like honestly,
she's
it's
gonna be
like
ass, by the way,
I don't
without
know
that
about
slide.
ass. I don't think they should have took her crouch short away as a chainable attack. She'll
Yeah,
still be
that
good.
that
She'll still have setups, but
yeah, I think
damn,
Combo Fiend's gonna. Oh yeah, I don't
he's
know.
gonna drop her. He's definitely gonna drop her.
Yeah.
I mean, well, in X Factor with Akuma, the demon comes out really fast. So I mean, you probably could have up backed right there, but maybe you
I think
didn't.
I remember trying to, but it just didn't. I don't know what
I'm
happened.
like right out of the range for the level 3. I just jump back.
Oh yeah.
And then like right now, I'm laughing so hard right now. Like I was just laughing because like I
Oh,
was like, damn, that level 3 should have hit me. And then I did like a short and then an overhead, and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I shouldn't even win this match.
oh wait, this was the match where I
you
think I win it.
super
Oh,
good.
did you win it?
I
Oh,
won this
okay.
one. You should have
Yeah, yeah.
definitely should have like super air grabbed right there. That was probably cancelable with a quick
Well,
shard.
yeah. I just don't have those. Like, my brain doesn't work that way. You know,
I
it's
got
like
you. Yeah.
can only handle one thing at a time. um, I think there was one match though where I finished your Kuma off with She-Hulk, and I was really feeling myself. I was like mashing on light after the KO.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was having a lot of fun. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was learning new characters. I'm learning Amy because I do want to incorporate her. Just because
Hmm.
I like her combos, and I love Dante. He's hard to do stuff with online sometimes, but I really
Yeah.
do love Dante. I hate
Yeah.
seeing the really easy setups that people do with him that pay so much. Like they just pay dividends with these setups. With Stand Light and the Call of Kuma assist is just so retardedly easy. It's easy to hit confirm, and it's really almost impossible to block. You know, it's ridiculous
You
how easy
talking
that is.
about on an incoming character when he does the teleport over
It
them?
doesn't even have to be incoming. You can do it
Oh, okay.
anytime on that screen. You just dash up, stand. You can do that when they're above you. You know, like Akuma assist is gonna hit you, like depending, like almost always. It's just
Yeah.
ridiculous. It's so good. I mean, that's I don't know. Like I don't like doing it that much, but I try to step it up and do it
Yeah.
more.
The only really nasty left-right mix-up you do to me, you did it a lot more in the last set we played, like last 2 weeks ago, but you do something with Akuma. I guess it's his demon flip, where you end up behind me as I'm coming
In the
in.
corner. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
That,
Akuma's demon flip
that
will go
shit is
over you in the
nasty.
corner. It will definitely go.
Yeah, I didn't
Nobody
know
does
that.
it. Nobody does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody
That's
does
why
it
it
with
freaked me
Akuma.
out.
But I mean, when I'm down to Akuma, like okay, so my Magneto drops. My game plan is this: Sentinel's out. Do a little bit of Sentinel rush down. but it's really easy to block Sentinel at this point in the game. Like he's not very threatening. You kind of have to press a button, or I have to just be ridiculous with my pressure, and
Oh,
it's hard. It's hard online. You know, it really is hard
there
to
I
do
go.
like all that fly on flies.
Yeah.
Akuma.
Uh, I think the car
Oh
just
man.
hit you, and then I was all excited.
Yeah, yeah.
But
That was. I didn't think that was
yeah.
gonna hit.
So, what do you consider as your best team then? Sentinel, Akuma, and
My most
Magneto.
comfortable team is probably Magneto, Sentinel, Akuma,
Hmm.
and or Magneto, Sentinel, Phoenix. I mean, I haven't really
Okay.
played Magneto, Sentinel, Phoenix in a while. It gets blown up by anti-Phoenix, teams, like at the tournament, at the major, or like the bar fights I went to. I mean, there was a lot of good players there. There's this one really sick Spider-Man player, and I had to play him, and
Oh, dude,
it
I
kind of
can't.
sucked.
I don't know. I
Spider-Man
don't
is
understand Spider-Man. He doesn't. I don't know what he's doing. I just die.
he does a lot of ridiculous things, kind of like Spencer, that you really can't do much about without just like doing a super. Like he can zip line and do mad overheads. He can just zip line all over the place, and he's really hard to catch. And
Yeah.
he is a good character. People hate on Spider-Man. I don't know why, but with a good
Yeah,
assist,
I think he's
he can
good.
100% characters without bar. Without bar, like that is stupid. And he's only
Yeah.
better in Ultimate. Like you
Yeah,
don't
he
really
can
see him much.
OTG, right? With
But yeah,
his
he can definitely kill.
hello?
Yeah, he can definitely kill everybody without a bar, and he can kill Phoenix just on a setup. Like if he kills regular Phoenix, he does X Factor, jumps up, and does super, right?
Mhm.
Dead. Phoenix is dead. You can't do anything about it. Now that
Yeah.
changes in Ultimate because you can air X Factor, but who's gonna be
Oh,
playing
yeah.
Phoenix anyways? Phoenix is gonna be trash.
Yeah,
Phoenix is
I can't believe it. Like, even though, I used to really hate Phoenix, I still not a huge fan, but I respect, Phoenix players now because, I think it's exciting. I don't mind playing against her even in Dark Phoenix, but what they did to her is just, like, it kind of, like, takes away the whole point of having this crazy Dark Phoenix character. Like, why even have her in the game if you're gonna fuck her up that bad?
right.
Like, I think it's, one air action, health. Oh, lowered her health, which is totally pointless. You can kill
Yeah.
her in a regular, ABC hyper. Why even lower that? Like, just make it.
She has like 375 thou now compared to like the 400 she had before. I don't understand the point of that. And actually, I don't know if it's one air action because in the changelog it says specifically her fireball. It says you are allowed one air fireball and then no actions. But I mean,
Okay.
I don't know if you could teleport after. What else can she do in there? I guess she can teleport, and that's it.
Oh
I
yeah,
guess
you're
that
right.
is pretty much it.
Yeah, you're right. One fireball though. That's what they meant. Like she could probably still fly or do other shit, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a shame. Like if they had raised her health, maybe did a few other nerfs, she'd be like the way you play her here. She's like a legit point character with the assists you have. Like you really know how to use her. In like
Yeah.
the only reason she's I just that looked like it was smart, but I just randomly matched the hyper.
I was gonna say that was definitely smart. Well, she has a lot of bad things about her. Like people hate on Dark Phoenix, but Dark Phoenix is nothing without X Factor. She is literally probably the slowest character in the game without X Factor. You might
Phoenix?
not think so. You might not think so because all you ever see is Dark Phoenix and X Factor. But go into training mode and get Dark Phoenix out and try to do stuff with her when she's not in X Factor. She is hella slow. I'm talking about just retarded slow. So without X Factor, she's mad unsafe. Like I mean, she has projectiles and whatnot to do, but she can't teleport. Like her whole game is throw fireball, do teleport. The fireball allows you to teleport. If they try to punish you, fireball saves you. If you can't do that, or if you don't have an assist backing you up, she has no mix up. Her air dash is bad. Her combos are bad. She can't air dash normals.
Hmm.
She doesn't have the greatest stand normals, so like her combos aren't even that great. I mean, it's just like she
So
doesn't
you're
have a
talking
lot of
about
options.
like you're saying that regular Phoenix is faster than non-X Factor Dark Phoenix?
Yes, she
Or
is.
the
She is.
really?
Yes, she
Huh.
is. Nobody
I didn't know
notices it.
that.
But yeah,
Yeah.
she. It seems like all of her moves just take way more frames. And I mean, regular Phoenix is pretty fast, but she really doesn't have a good air dash. And then
Hmm.
like this, that's like pretty much your best combo with Phoenix. You come down, you do some Wow,
Yeah.
you just got blown up right there. You do some,
Yeah.
you do some traps or whatever, but without us. I mean, my combo is I'm supposed to be doing forward fierce and then do a trap, and then I do fierce and call sentinel. I go in the air, I do hit, knock you down, and then I can dash in and do another S. You go down, and I can do a super or whatever. But even that only does like 600k. So it's like she's not the most
Yeah.
damaging. Her only good things are Dark Phoenix and X Factor, and they kind of
And the
took
incoming
all of that
character mix
away
up with I don't know how exactly it works, but I guess you
with
put
the
out the
traps.
traps and then you teleport right behind them as they're coming in, and they can't really block it. I never see anyone block it like from
It's
20%.
kind of, yeah, it's really hard. It's really fast, but again, that's an X Factor specific type thing because
Okay.
the traps are pretty
Oh,
slow
here's the
without X
part I was
Factor.
telling you about where I keep trying to land a combo. I hit it. I like hit you with like four different
Yeah,
lights.
that,
I just couldn't
that
do
crouch
anything.
medium is so awful. That crouch medium is so
Yeah,
bad,
it
and
went right over your head.
you can link crouch light to launcher, but you can't do that. You can't just commit to launcher because you're gonna get punished. Like you can't be like, oh, stand light launcher. You can't react to that.
This
So
is
I
a typical
mean,
combo you put together here.
yeah, I have a really nice Akuma corner combo before like doing the super. This is just the basic because it's the
You seem
easiest
to
one.
know Akuma better than I think anyone I've ever played or seen play Akuma, because like you do, like I remember there was one point earlier in the set where I was like just mashing out diagonal air Legion arrows from Taskmaster,
Uh huh.
and you somehow knew that if you did the non-beam version of
Yeah,
Akuma's fireball
that will
thing,
beat
that it would
arrows.
hit me
Yes,
out of
that'll
it.
it'll
Yeah.
physically go through your arrows and knock it out. Yeah, I mean
What the hell was
that's just experience.
that?
Like
Yeah.
I've played a lot online, or back in the infancy, I guess. So I learned a lot of like what beats what you can do against certain things. Like you can super against the Dormammu fireball, and it'll make it go away if the fireball's on the screen. Like I'm not sure why it instantly cancels it out,
What?
but I guess yeah.
It just
If you
disappears?
Yeah, it just goes away after the first hit of the Sharyuken Super. I think I did it to you in one of these matches. I'm not sure. It might happen a little bit later.
Oh, but you have to actually hit me with it?
No, no, no. You hit the fireball. I think I did it to you
Oh.
in a couple matches before.
You punched the
You might not have
fireball?
seen it. Yeah, if you do it against the fireball, you still killed me, but I just did it and got rid of the fireball. Like I was trying to get the fireball out of my face.
Yeah.
Um, I'll probably just go ahead and show that in the video or whatever, just like splice it in real quick. But yeah, the Sharyuken will hit the fireball and the fireball will disappear. You can Sharyuken through beams. Everybody knows that. And then the physical Hadu Super will beat Taskmaster physical arrows. Whereas the beam super, the arrows will go through it and hit Akuma. Or might not just be that, but it won't hit Taskmaster for I don't know why, but it
I
won't hit
think maybe they
Taskmaster
just
in the
covered more
legs.
space. Like, it looks like they just covered way more.
Yeah, they definitely cover more space. But I'm saying, like, if my beam is going like diagonally down and I'm kind of above you, and
Mhm.
Taskmaster's shooting arrows, if it goes like below Taskmaster's waist, it won't hit you for some reason. Like I guess it's Taskmaster's hitbox. But
Yeah.
yeah, definitely want to go fireballs against Taskmaster.
Yeah,
Sentinel bop
this.
bop bops.
Oh, another question I have about your Sentinel. There's this thing you do when you have me trapped in the corner, where you like run up and then like you'll just throw out a standing light, like his little knee,
Right.
and I don't know what it's for or why you're doing it, but it scares the shit out of me. Like I don't, I don't know, like if there's
It's honestly
some
a
kind.
frame trap. It's honestly
Oh,
it's a
okay.
frame trap, and it allows me to fly, or it gives me an option. Okay, this is what happens. I do dash and stand light. You have to block, or if you get hit, or I mean, if it hits you, I'll try and combo or whatever. And you do stand light fly mix ups, and I obviously when I do that, I would call Akuma so you couldn't knock me out of it. And if
Okay.
Akuma hits you, I do S and get a free combo. But the mix up is like if you're trying to hold up back, I fly and I can grab you, or if you're trying to hold up back, I can do stand light crouch medium, like right there. Like so, if
Hmm.
you just hold up back, the crouch medium hits you, and if you just block down, then I go up, and Akuma comes out, and I do some overheads, and I do air light and then air fierce, and then
Okay, so it
unfly,
just kind
and
of keeps me pinned, so I can't really
yeah, you
mash
can't
out with
go
anything.
anywhere. Like you can't do anything, and I'm able to
Okay.
just more mix ups.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of like Sentinel pinning people in the corner, Did you see Wednesday Night Fights last night?
I saw some of it. I didn't see all of it.
There was this thing that Fnatic. I don't know if it's new technology because it's the first time I saw it, but Fnatic was doing this thing with Sentinel where when the incoming character would come in, he would just throw out the frying pan, and they would block it.
Oh,
But
and then
like,
dash in. Yeah, yeah,
well,
that's kind of
only if they
old.
push block it. Okay, yeah, it seemed
Yeah, yeah.
like you
Well,
could grab.
it's definitely reaction because if you push block it in the air, then you're frozen, which I don't know why
Yeah,
that does that. I mean, come on, Capcom, what the hell is that shit about? You just
yeah,
got
that.
demon flipped over right there. You're
Oh,
still not
okay,
blocking that.
nice. Oh, and that's
But
another thing. You hit that every time. That like air beam or the air fireballs into the beam.
I think I actually missed it right here. Yeah, I
Oh,
missed it right here.
okay. Well,
I
that's
don't
the
hit
only
it
time
every
you ever
time.
missed it.
If you,
Because
yeah,
I see people
if
drop that all the time on streams and
what
stuff.
you really should do is you should not do the fireball. If you throw the fireball, it takes a little longer for you to hit the ground and it will fuck it up. Personally,
Uh,
I just do it. If I do the fireball, I'm just like,
like
I hope I
style.
hit it. Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, just do some extra. But
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, if you just land and do the super, it's really easy. It's not hard at all.
All
That
right,
task
I'm
master's
watching. I'm
really
watching this
patient right
stuff
now.
now in the corner. Now I see what you're saying, and don't mind that controller smack.
Ooh, and I didn't have R, but I got you with the command grab. I
Yeah,
don't ever command grab hard, like enough. I don't do it enough. I don't do it at all. It's
Yeah, that's
because people mash like, and I don't want to be caught in that mash. I should just carry a command grab more. But so fun, extremely fun game. And I'm not even gonna bring up all that. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cut this, I guess,
okay.
short. This is a pretty long
Yeah.
one. Thanks for coming on, man. Thanks for doing the commentary. Appreciate the vids. You've been really helpful, man. You've been going out of your way to get all this up and help me out with these videos / commentaries. I appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it too. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, man. I'll get this up as soon as possible. But yeah, that's Double Foo. I'm not in. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here.